and welcome back to my 12 Bakes of Christmas. Now, one of my favourite recipes that I've ever shared with you was for chocolate chip cookie cup cupcakes, and since I did that video, the guys back at the Crumbs Doilies bakery have been developing that recipe, and now in the shop we sell about 8 different flavours, so I thought it would be nice to show you a way that just by adding a couple of different ingredients and swapping out the fillings, you can make a really tasty bite-sized Christmas treat with the chocolate and ginger cookie cup cheesecakes. And I'm going to start by making the cookie cup part. Now, first of all, I need to beat together 115 grams of soft unsalted butter with 170 grams of light soft brown sugar. And I'm also going to add 50 grams of golden syrup, and that's going to give the cookie a really nice rich flavour and help to keep it nice and soft. So just beat those together for about a minute. I'm not trying to get them pale and fluffy, I just want to combine them. That's come together nicely, so I'm just going to add 1 large free-range egg and just mix that until it's really well mixed. Okay, that's all come together, so now I'm going to get my dry ingredients ready, and I have 250 grams of plain flour, which I'm going to sieve. I'm also going to add half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and half a teaspoon of salt. And now it's time to add some Christmas flavour. So I've got 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground cloves and ground ginger. And lastly, 100 grams of very fine chocolate chips. I'm going to give them a quick mix and then add them to my creamed butter and sugar. And then just mix it slowly until it all comes together. Right, it's formed a really nice dough, so I'm going to use that to line my cupcake tin, which I've already greased with butter. So I'm going to measure out between 15 and 20 grams of dough using my measuring scales, and I'm going to put gloves on to do this because it's quite sticky, and then I'm going to pop a ball into each little cupcake hole. Now I've put all my balls into my holes. Is that appropriate? And now I need to flatten them down and create the cup shape. And I'm going to do that using a small rolling pin, which I'm just going to dip in plain flour to stop it sticking. Now I've only used half of my dough, so you can go ahead and wrap that up with cling film and just pop that in the fridge for the next round of cookie cups. But for now, I'm going to put these in the fridge while I get on with the next bit. Now I'm going to get on with making the cheesecake filling, which is really, really simple. And it starts with 210 grams of cream cheese, 45 grams of caster sugar, 1 egg, and for extra Christmas vibes, I have chopped up 1 ball of stem ginger, which is the stuff that comes in the syrup, and I've chopped it up really, really finely, and that's going in as well. And all you need to do now is just whisk that all together till it's smooth. Now we're going to need to get this mixture into the cookie cup, so to make that a bit easier, I'm going to pour it into a jug. I've got my cookie cups back, and now I need to get my cheesecake mixture into them, but because all the ginger kind of sinks to the bottom, I'm going to kind of spoon it in using a spoon. Right, that's all my cookies filled, and this is enough mixture for half of the cookie dough, so if you want to do the whole batch, just double that recipe. And now I'm going to bake these at 180 degrees C for 10 minutes. My cookie cups came out of the oven and I let them cool in the tin for about 10 minutes before transferring them to this wire rack to cool down completely. And now I'm going to get on with making my buttercream, which I'm going to put on top. And that starts with 150 grams of soft unsalted butter, and to that I'm going to add 340 grams of icing sugar. I've already sifted it and I'm just going to add it in 2 stages, beating really well in between each one. It's looking really good, but now I'm going to add some more Christmas gingery flavour by using some of the ginger syrup that the stem ginger comes in. So I'm going to start by putting 2 tablespoons and then maybe another one if it still needs loosening up. Now it's time to get decorating, and I've put my buttercream into 2 piping bags, one with a star nozzle and one with a round nozzle, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit using drizzling chocolate, dipping chocolate and various different sprinkles. And there you have it, another awesome festive bake for you. These are really, really good for parties, so why not take them to your work Christmas party or even your last day of school? They're not going to be forgotten in a hurry because they are so delicious. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another Christmas recipe for you guys. And if you want to see what the Crumbs and Doilies gang are up to over Christmas, then don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Crumbs and Doilies. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, then please do, otherwise you're going to miss out on loads of cool stuff. I'll see you next time. Bye!